कुंज बिहारी
गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरवरधारी
जयो यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यमुना तीरावनचारी
यमुना तीरावनचारी
यमुना तीरावनचारी
यमुना तीरावनचारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरवरधारी
जयो यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यमुना तीरावनचारी
यमुना तीरावनचारी
यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना
तीरावनचारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव
कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम राम राम
हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम राम
हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम राम राम
हरे हरे
जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधे
जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे
जय गौरानिताय 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 जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय
गौरानिताय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद
प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
जय कलयुग पावन हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
धर्म सेवा नरोत्तमं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयमुदीरये
ततोर्जयमुदीरये
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु
वस्त्रप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके
भक्ति उत्तमा श्लोके
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टके
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय
देवकी नन्दनाय च
देवकी नन्दनाय च
नन्दगोपकुमाराय
नन्दगोपकुमाराय
गोविन्दाय नमो नमः
गोविन्दाय नमो नमः
हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो
हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु
दीनबन्धु जगत्पते
दीनबन्धु जगत्पते
गोपेश गोपिका कान्त
गोपेश गोपिका कांता
राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते
राधा कांता नमोस्तुते
तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी
सप्तांचल गौरांगी
राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी
राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी
वृषभानुसुते देवी
वृषभानुसुते देवी
प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये
प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च
कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च
कृपा सिंधु भैव च
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय
नमो विष्णुपादाय
कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले
कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले
श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त
श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत
स्वामीनिति नामिने
स्वामी नित्यामिने
नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी
गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे
गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी
निर्विशेष शून्यवादी
निर्विशेष शून्यवादी
पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे
प्राशात देश तारिणी
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
प्रभु नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्णा हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे राम
हरे राम हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishnas, welcome everyone to our weekly Bhagavad Gita class. Thank you for taking out your time and coming to attend this Gita class. We are continuing our discussion from Bhagavad Gita as it is. We are on chapter 2nd. We are today discussing verse number 13. a very, very interesting and important verse. This is the verse where Krishna is going to describe the knowledge of the soul. This is one of the very, very fundamental verses in Bhagavad Gita. And if we don't know this verse, then it will be very difficult to go ahead in the understanding of Krishna consciousness or bhakti or spiritual life. So just to have a quick recap of what we have discussed so far in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Dhritarashtra asks this question: what did my sons and sons of Pandu do? He is apprehensive, he is hopeful, he is fearful. He is thinking maybe this place is Dharmashetra. Dharmashetre, Kurukshetre. So Kurukshetra was not a place where people would come to fight. It was a Dharmashetra where people would come to do all the dharmic rituals. Yajna and so many other things were done. Sages would assemble there and do lots of puja and yajna. So naturally a place has significance, place has influence. So Dhritarashtra is thinking maybe this Dharmashetra should not influence my sons, they should not become dharmic. And maybe it may have influence on Pandavas, they may become more dharmic and they'll not fight. So as he is thinking like this, Sanjay says, your son will never change. He has gone to his teacher Dronacharya and Duryodhana is telling his teacher Dronacharya that your intelligent disciple has arranged this entire army of Pandavas. Who is that intelligent disciple? Drishtadyumna. You have made a mistake in the past because you taught Drishtadyumna and now he has arranged all this. Please don't make the same mistake again. Please fight properly. And then he takes the name of all the warriors on the side of Pandavas and he doesn't mention क्योंकि युद्ध नहीं करने वाले हैं. He's a chariot driver. And then he mentions the name of all the warriors on his side and he mentions Karna, although he's not there. So that's the difference between a spiritual person and a person who thinks everything in terms of material, perspective. Karna, he'll help me. Krishna is not doing anything. Why should I even take his name? So that is how when people, they understand, they think that, oh, God doesn't make any difference in my life. They make such type of mistakes like Duryodhana. Duryodhana like people think that I am a self-made man, I don't need God in my life because whatever I do, I get results. Why should I bring God in picture? And then all the Pandavas headed by Krishna blows their conch. And the Kauravas, they blow their conch. And then Arjuna tells Krishna, please place my chariot in between the two armies. Senayor ubhayor madhye ratham sthapayame achyuta. And then Krishna places the chariot right in front of Bhishma and Drona because they are the dearmost to Arjuna. And then he's seeing 5 generations in front of him ready to fight. And he gets into complete confusion. Krishna, I don't want to fight. He gives 5 reasons. I am feeling compassionate. If I'll kill all of them, how will I enjoy alone? I'll become sinful by killing all these soldiers. Who will protect the family traditions? If the men are killed, who will protect the tradition, society? And then ultimately, in the second chapter, he says, I am completely confused. Shishyaste aham, now I am your disciple. That is the beginning of spiritual life. When we accept somebody as our teacher and ready to submissively listen from him, Krishna starts instructing. We have discussed 2 verses so far. First, he chastises Arjuna that you are behaving like a pandit, but you are a fool. You are lamenting for dead objects. Soul is eternal. The body is anyways dead matter. All these kings were existing in the past, they are existing now, they'll exist in the future also. That we discussed last time. So today we'll be discussing another very, very important verse. We'll recite this verse, 13th verse. Dehinosmin yatha dehe Kaumaram yauvanam jara Tadha dehantara prapti Dhirastatra namuhyati. Somebody read the translation, please.
As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change.
Okay. So in the last verse it was described that the soul always remains individual being. We can never merge with God. We'll always remain parts of God. We are always godly. We can become godly. We cannot become gods. And then in this verse, he says, a sober person, sober means who is not intoxicated, who is not, bewildered, he should understand the temporariness of this world. In this world, everything is temporary. There is only one thing which is constant, that is change. Everything is changing in this world. And therefore, Prabhupada writes in the purport that Arjuna is thinking that all of these people, these soldiers, Bhishma, Drona, they'll not be there in the future. He says they will be there in the future. The soul is eternal. The soul is never destroyed. And anyone who has the perfect knowledge about, so those who have Bhagavad Gita, they can read the second paragraph. We are reading the second paragraph of this purport. Any man who has perfect knowledge of the constitution of individual soul, the super soul and nature, both material and spiritual, is called dhira, or a sober man. So such a person, he is never confused by the changes of this material world. We all get confused. We don't like changes in our life if it is for the worst. Good changes we all welcome. But if changes are not so good, then we don't like it. And we try to avoid any change. Just like if a person is young, nobody wants to become old. But everybody becomes old. So like one time a teacher was teaching English and she wrote on the board, I am beautiful. Which tense is this? So children says past tense, madam. Chala gaya. The beauty is gone. One time a lady, she went for a plastic surgery. She had all the facelifts and everything. And then as she was getting discharged, she got discharged from the hospital. She came out and she was hit by a vehicle and she died. And then she went to Yamraj and she was complaining, Yamraj, abhi itna sab karke aayi thi main. Thoda to samay dena chahiye tha na. So Yamraj said, sorry, we didn't identify you. You are so changed. So actually we are about to get somebody else. So that nobody likes changes in this world, but change is always there. And Bhagavad Gita teaches us how to handle changes. Because the more we learn this very, very fundamental principle of adaptation, will be peaceful. When we learn to adapt and accept the circumstances we are in, we can be peaceful. When we accept people around us, we can maintain good relationships. How many of you get frustrated or irritated when somebody, some of your friends and relatives or aapke ghar mein, they open the cupboard, get something and don't close the door, don't close the panel, and बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती रहती हैं. भाई दरवाज़ा बंद क्यों नहीं करते हैं आप? You open the door and don't close the door. So all these things, small things, some people, they never change. When we learn to accept people as they are, कुछ लोग कभी नहीं बदलेंगे. You may keep on getting frustrated कि क्यों नहीं बदल रहे हैं, वो नहीं बदलेंगे. Accept them. Accept the changing reality of this world. And that is what Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita here. That all the things of this world are temporary. This world is temporary. It is not illusion, it is temporary. The body is temporary. The soul is eternal. But we get attached to the body. It's like all of us are sitting in the mini theater mein baithe hain. If you go to movies, as you enter the movie theater, what is the first thing which happens? As you are sitting in your seats, सबसे पहले क्या होता है? Lights go off. And then the next thing, the projection starts. This is the same thing which happens when we come in this material reality. We forget about the actual position of ourselves. Who are we? What is our actual identity? We forget. We are covered by a darkness of ignorance. And another identity is projected on us. And when the movie is going on, and when the hero is having good time with the heroine and he is singing, dancing, audience are also enjoying. और बेचारे हीरो की पिटाई हो रही है तो His mother died, गर्लफ्रेंड छोड़ के चली गई, तो बेचारे ऑडियंस भी रोती है. क्यों भाई? नथिंग इज हैपनिंग टू देम, राइट? स्टिल दे आर क्राइंग. व्हाई?
They get attached to it.
They start identifying. अरे बेचारा, मेरे साथ ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए किसी के साथ संसार में. So this is how we get attached to the body, attached to the realities around us, and we suffer. Although nothing is happening to us, nothing is happening to that person who is sitting in the movie theater. So therefore, this principle of reincarnation, it is very, very special and important principle, because in this world we don't think about कहाँ से आए थे और कहाँ जाने वाले हैं. कौन सोचता है इसके बारे में? One time there was a nice thing written on a graveyard tomb. Remember me as you go by, as you are now, once was I, as I am there, so you shall be. Prepare yourself to follow me. So this is our reality. Nobody can say, nahi, मैं तो नहीं मरने वाला हूँ. The most astonishing thing in this world, which Yudhishthir, one time he was asked by Yaksha, what is the most astonishing thing in this world? Anyone knows what was the reply of Yudhishthir?
Everybody dies and they feel that I'm not going to die.
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं बोलते हैं. अभी नहीं मरेंगे, मरेंगे बट नॉट नाउ. अहनी भूतानि गच्छन्ति ह यमालयम शेषः स्थावरमिच्छन्ति किमाश्चर्यम् अतः परम्. अहनी एवरी सेकेंड. गच्छन्ति यमालय जा रहे हैं यमलोक. शेष जो बच जाते हैं, दे थिंक अभी नहीं मरेंगे. स्थावरमिच्छन्ति, I'll not die now. This is the most astonishing thing in this world. All of us, we have our temporary identities in our life. What is our temporary identity? If you are going for an entrance exam, you have to fill the form. So what all things we write in that form or our CV? क्या लिखते हैं उसमें? Name, age, qualification, experience, what else? Gender, caste. Okay, working our occupation. Hobbies. Okay, anything else? Sorry?
Skills.
Okay, our skills. Expectations. Okay, so now, does our name change? Can we change our name? अरे ना बोल रहे लोग. We can change our name, right?
Lies.
मेरा on papers पे नाम गौरविलास दास नहीं है, you know. So name changes.
तकल्लुस.
हाँ जी.
तकल्लुस बोलते हैं.
One time one of our devotees, when he got initiated, Diksha बोलते हैं. So Diksha में we get a spiritual name. So this devotee was given a very unique name, Siksha Ashtakam Das. A little difficult to pronounce. You can try. तो बहुत लोग बोल नहीं पाते हैं. This means Siksha Ashtaka. Ashtaka means the 8 verses of instructions. Siksha Ashtakam. So one time this devotee was giving a class and somebody was introducing him. So this person, he says, so आज हमारे बीच शिक्षा आशिक जी आए हैं. तो बोला यार ये तो गड़बड़ है. So next time he thought I should put my name on the slide, at least पढ़ के तो ठीक से बोलेगा. So next time somewhere he went and this person, he saw on the board नाम देखे and he said, आज हमारे बीच मिस्टर दास आए हैं. He didn't even try. So the name changes. Can our occupation change?
Yes.
Can our place of residence change?
Yes.
Caste, nationality.
Yes.
बदलता है ना, बदल सकते हैं ना. Gender. नो कौन बोल रहा है ऐसा? आजकल हो रहा है. But we don't know. In the Vedic times, it was always a science. You know, male, female could become male. So होता है. Now, even if everything changes, even if our name, profession, occupation, gender, caste, but does the person change? So what is that thing in the person which is not changing? Although all the externals may change, but something inside the person doesn't change.
Soul.
Okay. That is called as Atma, which never changes. The unchanging reality in every one of us. Externals may change, but the soul never changes. There was a doctor, Dr. Harry Monson, anatomy professor. He analyzed the human body and he saw that the human body is all this. And then he found out the price for human body. तो कितना होगा human body का price? He came to this. चलो भी बढ़ गया होगा तो 150 रुपया चलो. Inflation. So are we just the bundle of chemicals put together? Or are we something different with expressions, feelings? कुछ तो है, अलग है. Or are we just the bundle of chemicals? एक bag में डालो chemical and here we are. No, we are something different, yes. So what is our permanent identity? That is our question today. So now, I have a question for Gianna. Gianna, come here. I'll ask you a simple question, don't worry. Stand here. Okay, just imagine if you have a brother, you don't have one, right?
I do.
Oh, great. So if your brother, he is riding a BSA SLR, okay, bicycle, and he meets with a little accident. So will you take your brother first to the hospital or cycle to garage for repair?
Rather to the hospital.
Pakka.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the cost of bicycle nowadays? 4,000 ना, 5,000 चलो पकड़ ली. महंगी वाली होगी तो 10-15 हज़ार 20 हज़ार. और ब्रदर? Still you will take your brother? Okay, ठीक है, चलो. If he is riding a Pulsar, and he meets with an accident, तो किसको लेके जाएंगे?
Brother.
Still, what is the cost of bike nowadays?
100,000, 110,000.
So 1 lakh. And your brother? He is riding a Mercedes. Okay. अब किसको लेके जाएंगे? She is thinking. Still brother को? पक्का? Still, huh? He is riding a Rolls Royce. Still, किसको लेके जाएंगे?
Brother.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, please sit. Thank you, please give a big hand. Thank you.
She can drive both of them together.
हाँ जी? क्या?
She can drive that car.
हाँ, लेकिन कार अभी चलेगी नहीं तो बेचारी अभी क्या करेगी पहले? Okay, so even a child knows that we can delay taking the car to the garage. When people say, no, body is just a combination of chemicals, put the chemicals and then it will be the same. But there is something which never changes, which never comes back once it leaves. So that is what we'll be discussing. That is called as soul. Now to understand the difference between the body and the soul, some more examples. If you compare the body with a car, if the car has 4 wheels, what is there in the body?
Two legs, two hands.
The hands and legs. If the car has a fuel tank, what is there in the body? If the car has fuel tank, stomach. Okay. If the car has an engine, what is there in the body? Heart. If the car has a driver who is driving that vehicle, what is there in our body?
Brain.
Brain है? Brain चलाता है गाड़ी को?
Soul.
So that is actually technically called as Atma. If the Atma leaves the body will not run. If the driver leaves the body, if driver leaves the car will not run. Even if the brain is there, still the car will not work, the body will not work if the soul leaves. So that is what is described as Atma. The problem is, people think बॉडी को जैसे कार को पेट्रोल लगता है ना, और ड्राइवर को भी पेट्रोल देते हैं ना, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? नो, इट डजंट वर्क लाइक दैट. Most of the times when people, they spend their life maintaining the car and not taking care of the driver, then they suffer later. Then they have this fundamental question, what's going wrong in my life? I am doing everything for my body, but still I am not happy. घर परिवार में सब ठीक ठाक चल रहा है. You know, those who are rich people, billionaires, after a certain time, they start thinking, is there something missing in my life? कुछ तो गड़बड़ है, कुछ तो कमी है. सब कुछ है मेरे पास. बस बंगला है, गाड़ी है, पैसा है. तुम्हारे पास क्या है? यंग जनरेशन वालों को नहीं समझेगा ये.
उसने हाथ निकाल दिया, माँ है.
So this is very, very fundamental questions. When we don't take care of the person, the driver, and just take care of the car, however good the car may be, it will not run. When we forget to take care of our Atma, ourselves, that is our real identity. We are not the body we are seeing in the mirror. We are Atma. One time there was a lady, she brought a golden cage and a parrot. And every day she was cleaning the cage very nicely. After a few days, she realized the parrot is not moving at all. And after a week, she realized parrot is dead. What happened to that parrot? Haji?
No food is given.
No food. She forgot to feed the parrot. Somebody may say, how can she be so foolish? But that's how many times people are in this world. Taking care of the golden cage. Our body is golden cage. But we are forgetting to feed the parrot. We have heard about the story of the man with 4 wives. सुना है मैंने story. Who is that first wife जिसको हम सब कुछ देते हैं?
Body.
Our body. मरने के बाद सबसे पहले शरीर छोड़ देता है. Second, who is very beautiful?
Wealth.
Our wealth. Third, who is intelligent? Our relatives. We take care of all these 3 wives. We forget to connect to the Supreme Lord. So that's what we have to understand here. When we connect to ourselves, then we connect to the real source of happiness. In one of the verses in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Sukham atyantikam yattad buddhi grahyam atindriyam. When we connect to the Lord, that happiness is unimaginable. Most of the times people try to get happiness from their body. How many senses, how many parts of our body can give us happiness?
5.
5 senses. बस ना, इसके अलावा और कोई खुशी देती है? आज मेरा लीवर मुझे बहुत खुशी दे रहा है. नहीं होता है. How many parts of our body can give us pain?
All.
So if we think I'll get happiness by my body, that is very limited. Higher happiness is when we are with our friends and relatives. कभी कभी खाना पीना भी भूल जाते हैं. Higher happiness is people who are intellectuals, scientists, philosophers, managers. They have to run something, they have to find something, they'll forget their family, they'll forget eating also. That pleasure is even higher than emotional pleasure. Intellectual pleasure is higher. But even higher than that is the pleasure we get when we are connecting with the Supreme Lord. That is the spiritual happiness. So to get that spiritual happiness, first of all, we have to understand what is spirit, what is Atma, what is our identity. So now, how many bodies do we have?
One
मेरी
body.
तो एक ही body है. We have 3 bodies inside us. One is the gross body, which we can see by our eyes, made up of 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. There is a subtle body which we can't see with our eyes, that is made up of mind, intelligence and ego. All of us have. सबके पास है ना? तीनों चीजें हैं. मन है, यहाँ पे है कि कहीं और है? Mind is there, intelligence is there, ego is there. Mind has 3 functions: thinking, feeling and willing. These are the 3 functions of our mind. We think, we feel, we will, we desire to get something. All these are coming from mind. Intelligence has 2 functions: discrimination and determination. We have discrimination. This is good, this is bad, this is what I want. Determination. All comes from intelligence. And ego means our identity. I am a male or a female or an engineer or an accountant or a doctor, whatever. That is our identity. And there is another body inside that. That is our real identity. That is called as Atma, soul. Atma is made up of three things: Sat, Chit, and Anand. सुना ये शब्द सच्चिदानंद? It is made up of three words: Sat, Chit, and Anand. Sat means eternal. Chit means knowledge. And Anand means bliss. This is our innate character. We all want to be happy. किसी को लगता है जीवन में ज़्यादा खुशी हो गई है, थोड़ा कम होती तो अच्छा होता था. Nobody wants to die. And we want to get knowledge. We want to know what is happening around us. That's why all the news channels are working so nicely. सबको जानना है क्या चल रहा है दुनिया में. कुछ फर्क तो पड़ता नहीं है, फिर भी जानना है. We are interested in knowing about the things of the world so much. Talking about the things of the world. Talking about each other. उसके बारे में, उसने क्या किया, उधर क्या, वो पड़ोस में ऐसा हो गया मालूम है. And you keep on talking after 2 hours. जाने दो ना, अपने करने का है. So that is all coming from our innate characteristic of Chit. But the problem is now we are using all these for the things of the world. Actually, we are supposed to use these faculties to connect with the Lord. That will give us happiness. Because ultimately, whatever we are doing for happiness. We want to be happy and peaceful. So when we connect to the Supreme Lord, then we are actually happy. So now, just to understand this, there are various analogies. A man having a two-piece coat. His coat, blazer inside, and the person itself. So out of these three, which is the gross body corresponding to? Coat, the external coat, which is seen completely. And the inside blazer is little bit seen, that is called a subtle body. And the person is not seen, the body is not seen. Now the computer has a hardware, a software, and the electricity which runs the computer. The hardware is the gross body, and software is the subtle body. It is called a Sukshma Sharir. Sthul Sharir, Sukshma Sharir. And the Atma is the electricity which runs the computer. So now, of these three, brain belongs to which part of the body? Gross, subtle, or soul?
All three.
जो दिखता है, how can you say like this? You have done dissection. खोलते ना दिखता है ना? That which is seen. दिखता है ना? The brain is seen, not the mind, the brain. The gross matter, brain. Brain belongs to gross body. You know, this all these three, they have constant interactions. Our body, our intelligence, and our mind. They are always interacting. And the typical example is a student preparing for the exam. कल एग्जाम है, पढ़ रहा है बेचारा बच्चा, जिसने 4 महीने पढ़ाई नहीं किया है. कल एग्जाम है, रात के 1 बज चुके हैं. तो आंखें क्या बोलती हैं? बेटा सो जा.
तो सुबह उठ के वरना
एक आजू बाजू देख, कोई लाइट नहीं जल रही है, तू ही पढ़ रहा है. And the mind will start screaming, मैं तो कब से बोल रहा हूँ सो जा, रात तो भगवान ने सोने के लिए बनाई है. And intelligence will also say, नहीं बाबा, अभी ना. In the beginning intelligence says, नहीं ऐसा मत कर, रात साल भर पढ़ा नहीं है, फेल हो जाएगा. ठीक है, जैसे तैसे करके 2 घंटे और पढ़ लेते हैं, चलो. Now 3 o'clock. अभी आंखें क्या बोलती हैं? We are going on strike, बस हो गया अभी. And mind is now screaming. And then intelligence now surrenders, says ठीक है, चिल्लाओ मत, एक काम करते हैं, अलार्म लगा के सोते हैं, सुबह 6 बजे उठ के पढ़ेंगे. How many of you put alarm to get up? How many of you snooze once and get up? एक बार snooze करके उठ जाते हैं, 2 बार snooze करके, 3 बार. और बाकी लोग कैसे उठते फिर?
चाइल्डहुड में मम्मी पापा उठाते थे ना, कोई ना कोई.
नहीं, चाइल्डहुड में नहीं, अभी जस्ट अलार्म लगाने की बारी आई ना. अभी देयर आर सम पीपल, तू बजता रहे, तू अपने आप बंद हो जा. You know, when I was in my college, my hostel was in C shape, ऐसा करके हॉस्टल था. नाम भी अच्छा, अपना बॉयज हॉस्टल, JJ मेडिकल कॉलेज का. And in this wing, one student would put alarm. वो पुराना पता नहीं आ जाता है कि नहीं, ऑर्पेट वाला एक अलार्म आता है, टी 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 बजता रहता है, वो बजता रहता है वो. And entire hostel would get up and everybody searching, ये बज किधर रहा है अलार्म, और ये भाई आराम से सो रहा है. So that's सबको जगा रहा है. So that's how our mind, intelligence and senses, they always interact. So that is another example. Okay, now this is the example given in scriptures. The Katha Upanishad describes our body to be a chariot. Atmanam rathinam viddhi shariram rathamevacha buddhim tu sarathi viddhi manah pragrahamevacha. Atma is rathi. Rathi means the person who is sitting in the chariot, passenger. Atmanam rathinam. Sharira, what is that sharir? That is a ratha. That entire chariot is sharir. Where is buddhi here?
Charity.
Buddhi is sarthi. That is a chariot driver, charioteer. Where is the mind here? Lagam. The reins of the horses is the mind. Just imagine if the horses are really powerful and the intelligence is bichara patla dubla, what will happen?
You pull him away.
The senses will take the mind and intelligence everywhere. That is what happens many times with us. Our senses are really powerful. Whatever our senses demands, we very humbly say, चलेगा, क्या चाहिए? ये देखना है, देख लेंगे. ये खाना है, खा लेंगे. ये सुनना है, सुन लेंगे. We never even question. So ideal is, the process of spirituality is to make our intelligence strong. The sarthi should be strong, so that the chariot will go to the destination. Otherwise, we are planning to go somewhere and we'll land somewhere else only. So that's the problem with our intelligence. Okay, so now just to have some more understanding, how to explain logically, or if it is possible to explain scientifically, what is the existence of soul, we'll see some things. Movie तो देखी रहेगी आप लोगों ने बहुत सारी. कोई मूवी में, या फिर you must have seen some of your friends and relatives, the lady, husband dies and she is crying in front of the body of the husband. क्या क्या बोलती हो रोते रोते? बेचारी के पति अभी चले गए. क्या करती, क्या बोलती है वो? रोते रोते बोलती है ना? बोलती है कि नहीं बोलती है? बोलती है, पता नहीं क्या बोलती है. मुझे अकेला छोड़ के चले गए, कैसे रहूंगी? और कुछ नहीं.
तुम्हारे बगैर मेरा क्या होएगा?
मेरा क्या होगा? बच्चों का क्या होगा? One time somebody was saying, बैंक का पासवर्ड बता के नहीं गए. So when the wife is saying छोड़ के चले गए, कौन छोड़ के गया? The body is right there. So what is there which is not that in this body? That is Atma. Shankaracharya, he speaks, he recites a very beautiful verse. यावत् पवनो निवसति देहे तावत् पृच्छति कुशलं गेहे गतवति वायो देहापाये भार्यां बिभ्यति तस्मिन् काये. यावत् पवनो निवसति, till the time life air is there in the body, the husband comes back. तावत् पृच्छति कुशलं गेहे, she'll ask the husband, कैसे हैं, कैसा था आज का दिन. गतवति वायो देहापाये, the air leaves the body. जिस पति के साथ 30 साल बिताए, 50 साल बिताए, she'll fear the dead body of the husband. भार्याम बिभ्यति तस्मिन् काय. So what is there in that body which is not there in the body? That is Atma. That is logical. That is logical way to understand कि छोड़ के चले गए मतलब कौन चला गया? That is Atma. If we ask somebody, okay, you are wearing a shirt, whose shirt? Well, my shirt, my pant, my specs, my mobile, my body, my hand. So who are you? If your body, you are saying my body, you are not saying I body, right? We say my body. We don't say I body. मतलब मेरा शरीर है, तो who am I? That is the introspection. So therefore, if you want to see the soul, we cannot see the cause. We can see the effect. If you आप लोगों ने कुछ हॉरर मूवीज तो देखी होंगी. जंगल में एक भूतिया घर है एंड a person opens the door and it opens with a screeching sound करके खुलता है. And you enter, somebody enters and he sees that the house is in complete mess, cobwebs everywhere, all dirty. That means nobody is staying here. And if you enter a house which is very clean, spick and span, so that means there is somebody staying in the house who is keeping the house clean. Till the time the soul is there in the body is clean, the body is fit. And as the soul leaves the body, what happens? The body starts decomposing. The effect is seen, we can understand the cause. We are seeing the electricity working, the lights are working, projector is working, that means electricity is there. So we don't have to put our hand in the socket. Well, chal raha hai kya? Effect is seen. So that's how we have to understand. Now, just to go a little deeper and see what the scientific world is discussing about this. There is something called as near-death experience. This person is Dr. Michael Sebaum. He is a cardiologist. And he has written many books on this near-death experience. So one time, this person, he was in his hospital and a patient came unconscious. Coming to the hospital for the first time, he had a cardiac arrest. And he was taken to the operation theater, he was operated. And he came back to consciousness. He said, "Doctor, thank you for saving my life, but I have a request." He said, "Please tell me." "The terrace of your hospital is very dirty. You should tell somebody to clean it." So doctor was surprised. "How did you know?" He said, "As you were operating, I went up, saw and came down." How is this possible? This person is coming first time to the hospital. What went up? Saw all these things, came down. So scientists and all this scientific community, they give different understandings. Some say mind, some say consciousness. Scriptures, they very clearly say that it is a soul which sometimes can come out of the body, can see all these things. So he has written many books on this near-death experiences, out-of-body experiences. Another thing which we must have heard in Discovery Channel or some of the news channels about reincarnation. Small child remembering his past life. So one time, one of our very senior devotees, Gaur Gopal Prabhu, some of you must have heard him. He was giving this seminar in the temple, in our Radha Gopinath temple. And one person, he raised his hand as they were discussing this reincarnation. He said, "Sir, I am a case of reincarnation." So sab log ekdam shock ho gaye. So he said, "Yes, sir, his name is Deep Kapadia." You will find this in YouTube also. So he said, "When I was 3 years old," he's a Gujarati fellow, and he says that when I was 3 years old, I started speaking in Marwadi. And he would say that, "I am from Jaipur, and I was working in King's Museum, and the king killed me because I knew too many secrets." So he would get nightmares, and parents were confused. Kya chal raha hai, kya bol raha hai ye? So then somebody said maybe he's remembering his past life. They consulted one of the students of this doctor. He is Dr. Ian Stevenson. So one of the students, her name is Dr. Satwant Pasricha, Indian person. She said maybe he is remembering his past life. We should take him to the place where he is, telling he belongs to. So they booked the train ticket. The parents, the small child, the team of doctors, they are there on the train to Jaipur. एंड अभी जयपुर आने वाला है, तो स्टेशन आने वाला है, तो फिर क्या करते हैं हम लोग सब? सामान पैक करो, चलो. पर्पसफुली नोबडी गॉट अप. देखते हैं क्या बोलता है बच्चा. सो स्मॉल 3 years old boy सेज, "अरे अभी आने वाला है जयपुर, चलो चलो पैक करना है सामान, आप लोग बैठे क्यों हैं?" So they packed their luggage, came out of the station, and there was a old rickshaw wala standing, and he says, "अरे रामू पहचाना क्या?" तो रामू gets confused, कौन है भाई ये छोटा बच्चा? So the small boy, takes all these people to his previous lives home. And he knocks the door. A middle-aged man opens the door and he says, "Beta, pehchana kya mujhe?" So beta confused. So he was told the whole story कि ऐसा ऐसा बोल रहा है कि ये पिछले जन्म में यहाँ पे रहता था. So this person says, I'll accept that you are my father if you tell me where my father would keep his gun. He was a guard in the museum. So this small boy says, अरे उसमें क्या बड़ी बात है, वो फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे वो तीसरे वाले रूम में वो there is a small safe cupboard है, उसमें रखा है. And that was the case. Then he took all of them to his previous lives working place, museum. And he's telling the guards that यहाँ पे खुफिया दरवाजा है. तो गार्ड्स को मालूम ही नहीं खुफिया दरवाजा इधर ऐसे नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. He showed all of them there is a secret door. So that is this is one of the many stories which we have heard. What is the how the knowledge gets transferred? KT कैसे हो गया? Knowledge transfer कैसे हुआ? The body is burnt and all the information is stored where?
In the subtle body, mind.
हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, साइंस क्या बोलता है? ब्रेन ना, ब्रेन तो जल गया. So how the knowledge is transferred? So actually all the knowledge is stored not in the gross body, it is stored in the mind. Mind is the reservoir of all the impressions. Now we understood we have three bodies, the gross body, subtle body and the soul. When we die, what happens? The gross body is left behind and the soul along with the subtle body goes to the next body. So this person, he came to this conclusion that if somebody died because of some incident in the past life, he'll have fear of that same thing in this life. Some people, they fear fire, some people they fear height, so some people they fear sharp objects. So he came to some of this conclusion. Anyways, connect नहीं किया ना हमने, ठीक है चलेगा. So this is not just in the Vedic culture. The science of soul is there in all the religions. There was a famous philosopher called as Socrates. Some of you must have heard his name, Socrates. How he died? He died because he was poisoned. He was given poison. Because this Socrates, he started telling that I am not this body, I am soul. And the king became insecure. If everybody starts following his philosophy, people will not fear my instructions. They arrested Socrates. They said, you have to stop speaking all this. He said, why should I stop? Because this is truth. We'll kill you. You can't kill me. I am not this body. I am soul. If you are not this body, you are soul. Drink this poison, hemlock. And he happily drank poison, knowing well that I'll not die. I'll just go to another body. This body is a temporary thing. So this is what is described in other religions. Now, we saw logic, we saw some scientific evidences. Now, what the scriptures are saying. Our scripture, Bhagavad Gita, very clearly says, this verse describes there is a internal reincarnation and external reincarnation. The body goes through many changes. We'll recite this verse again, 2.13. Please take out that verse. This is the verse which is described here. Dehinosmin yatha dehe
Dino smita dayade.
kaumaram yauvanam jara
Omaram yom yamaja.
tatha dehantara prapti
Tada deyantara prapti.
dhiras tatra namuhyati.
Dhirastastra namuyati.
So the body goes through various changes. We take birth, we grow, we stay for some time, produce byproducts, dwindle, and we die. These are the 6 changes of the body. We cannot avoid this. However we try, but these 6 changes will happen. जितना भी try कर लो, कितना भी facelift कर लो, कितना भी dye लगा लो, but the body will grow old for sure, and body will die for sure. So every moment there is some changes happening in the body, that is called as internal reincarnation. शरीर बदल रहा है ना, So the soul remains the same. And when the body is not fit to stay, what happens? The soul leaves the body and goes to the next body. That is called as external reincarnation. And that is described in the 22nd verse. Please take out 22nd verse of this chapter. This whole section 2.11 to 2.30, Krishna is describing the knowledge of soul. We'll be discussing that in few weeks also. We'll recite this verse 2.22. वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय
वासांसि जनानि यथा विदाय
नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि
नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि
तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि
तथा शरीराणि विजाय जनानि
अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि.
अन्यस्मृति देहि.
Translation, somebody can read.
As a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones.
कपड़े पुराने हो जाते हैं तो क्या करते हैं?
चीज
का पोछा बनता है. So when the clothes are old, we throw them and then we take the new ones. Similarly, when the body is old, the soul gives up that body, goes to the next body. That is the science of soul. Now some very interesting questions about soul people ask. Where does the soul reside in the body? Any guesses? आत्मा रहती किधर होगी? इधर, इधर, घुटने में तो नहीं रहती होगी. Okay, so the scriptures, they describe the soul resides in the region of the heart. And Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita that I reside in the heart along with the soul. And in the region of the heart, the soul is floating on 5 types of air. We have heard only one type of air, Pranavayu. है ना? Pranavayu सुना है, common word है. But there are many other types of air which are flowing in the body. Few of them are mentioned here. Apana, Vyana, Samana, Udana. These are the 5 airs which are moving in the body. So the soul is there in the region of the heart. Now the next question is, if the soul is there in the region of the heart, वो हार्ट ट्रांसप्लांट में क्या होता है? मेरा सोल चला गया. Soul is not a matter. If an X-ray can pass through the matter, so what to speak of spiritual reality? The soul is spiritual. It stays there. It is not affected by anything material. Even if heart is transplanted or whatever happens to the body, till the time the duration is there. We will come up to this in some time. Next slide. What happens at the time of death? What is the duration of the soul in the body? Now, this is very interesting question. मरने के समय क्या होता है? जानना है? Any thoughts you have? क्या होता होगा मरने के समय?
Soul leaves the body.
Soul leaves the body. इतनी आसानी से क्या? हाँ, निकल गया. पेन होता है. कितना पेन होता है? First of all, it is described, at the time of death. Okay, I'll show this. At the time of death, everybody sees 48 minutes ka movie. Whatever we have done in our whole life, it runs in front of our eyes like a movie, as a flashback. सब याद आता है. And whatever we have done more, it will come repeatedly. Now there is a principle which is described in Bhagavad Gita. That is the law of last thought. Please take out 8th chapter, 6th verse. This is a very, very interesting and important verse. This describes what happens to ourselves when we die and what decides our next life. अब नेक्स्ट लाइफ में हम क्या बनने वाले हैं? ऐसा पक्का तो नहीं है ना. नेक्स्ट लाइफ में विल बिकम, क्या बनना है मुझे? वी कैन चूज. वी कैन चूज ऑफ कोर्स, बट that we have to do in our whole life. We can't choose at the time of death. Okay, you are there. 8th chapter, 6th verse. Yam yam vapi smarana bhavam त्यज्यत्यन्ते कलेवरम्
तच्चन्ते कलेवरम्
तं तमेवैति कौन्तेय
तं एवति कौन्तेय
सदा तद्भावभावितः.
सदा तत् भावितः.
Translation, somebody?
Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail.
हाँ, मरने के समय जिसको याद करेंगे will become that. If the husband remembers wife, next life, female body. Wife नहीं, female body. If the wife remembers husband, male body. If somebody remembers their dog, dog body. It is a basic principle. Yam yam avapi smaran. And then in the previous verse to this, what Krishna says, somebody can read this? 8.5. Translation, buddy, translation.
And whoever at end of his life quit his body, remembering me, alone at once attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt.
He goes to the abode of God. अच्छा है, सिंपल है ना. मरने के समय कुछ भी, जीवन भर कुछ भी करो, भगवान को याद करना है ना, कर लेंगे. सिंपल है ना जिया ना.
नहीं
होल ईयर पढ़ने की क्या जरूरत है. एग्जाम 1 साल के बाद है ना, एक दिन पहले पढ़ लेंगे. होता है. दैट्स व्हाट पीपल से समटाइम्स कि मरने के समय याद करना है ना भगवान को, कर लेंगे ना. इट इज नॉट सो इजी. इट्स लाइक वन टाइम वन स्टूडेंट ही वेंट फॉर एग्जाम. उसको क्वेश्चन पेपर दिया, 5 मिनट में उठ के जा रहा है वो. तो टीचर बोलता है, अरे बेटा तेरे क्या कुछ तो लिख, तेरे को खुद पे विश्वास नहीं है क्या? बोले मैडम जिस पे विश्वास था वो आया नहीं. सो पढ़ेंगे नहीं तो कैसे पास हो जाएंगे? सो होल लाइफ वी हैव टू प्रिपेयर. Otherwise, it is not so easy to remember God at the time of death, because the death is very painful reality. It is described in Garud Puran that one goes through a pain of 40,000 scorpions biting together at the time of death. Kyun? Just imagine if you have brought a brand new Rolls Royce. नहीं चलो अभी iPhone 17 Pro लेटेस्ट वही चल रहा है ना. बच्चों को सब पता रहता है. And the next day you are showing off your phone and you are just on your balcony and somebody your phone falls. तो कैसा लगता है फिर आपको? And as the phone falls, a car passes by on it.
जोर का झटका.
कैसा लगा?
जोर का झटका.
पेन हुआ? क्यों? आपको तो कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. किसको हुआ? आपके मोबाइल को. आपको पेन क्यों हुआ? You are attached to it. We had so many desires. क्या क्या ख्वाब थे, क्या क्या सोचा था. So we are attached to this body. Whole life we have done so many things with our body. We have enjoyed so much. अभी शरीर छोड़ना पड़ेगा तो पेन होगा. That is the pain. So therefore it is described we have to prepare for our death. Prepare your life also. But don't forget to prepare for the death. If you are just preparing for a life and not preparing for death, then next life में क्या बनेंगे क्या मालूम. It is like a billionaire who is traveling abroad and he forgets to exchange his currency. And after he lands there, he realizes there is no currency exchange here. He may be a billionaire. उधर क्या होगा वो? Beggar. That is what is happening now with us many times. We are billionaire, but we are not exchanging our currency which will help us in the next life. तो next life में अगेन कहाँ से शुरू, फिर से ABCD शुरू करना पड़ेगा.
कर्मा.
और ABCD शुरू करेंगे अगर ह्यूमन बॉडी मिलेगा तो. One time a person goes to his friend and says, कितना वजन बढ़ा रही है यार, क्या कर रहा है तू, कुछ तो कंट्रोल कर. अरे यार इस जन्म में जितना खाना है खा लो, वजन कम करके क्या करना है, क्योंकि अगले जन्म में 3 किलो से ही शुरू करना है. तो ये बोलता है अगले जन्म में हाथी बना तो. So we don't know what will be our next life, but we can decide our next life based on our current life's actions. We have to choose. It is not a random thing कि पता नहीं क्या बनेंगे अगले जन्म में. नहीं, we can choose our next life by our current life's actions. ये जन्म में जो सोचेंगे, जो करेंगे, that is only going to happen in the next life. Any questions so far?
Prabhuji, you said that 48 minutes videos being played, flashback.
वन मुहूर्त बोलते हैं ऐसे.
हाँ.
One
But
मुहूर्त
वो
is
किसको
48.
दिखाते? सोल को दिखाते कि
Actually soul is the only observer ना.
हम्म.
The body तो matter है, instrument है ना. Who is observing all this? We are seeing, we are hearing, we are tasting. Actually the soul is experiencing through the medium of this body, right? The body is just a medium. The experience are perceived by the soul because the soul is conscious. Body is the dead matter only na. Only a conscious being will experience.
So soul is still there with the body
Of
for
course,
40
of
minutes.
course. जब तक मरता नहीं है, मरने के पहले की बात बता रहा हूँ. Till the time the soul is there in the body, just before leaving, what is happening in the body? क्या
But in
होता है?
case of sudden accidents and all that, where the body's soul is immediately, the body died immediately.
But some things will come in their mind in that consciousness for sure. Even if the death is immediate, some things will come in the mind for sure, and that will decide the next life, depending on the karma, depending on the actions.
प्रभु जी, कोई कोई रात को सो जाते हैं और सुबह उठते नहीं है, तो वो केस में क्या होता है?
See, the basic principle remains the same. Whatever we have done in this life, it makes our next life's body.
हमारी
And-
मृत्यु हमारे कर्म के हिसाब से आती है.
Yes.
हमने जो कर्म किए वो सफर करके ही जाना.
Yeah. So somebody dying in an accident or sleep may he dies, whatever it may be. The principle is our this life's actions, they decide our next life body.
Carry forward the same tendency, the same path.
Now the same things gets carry forward.
I think state of emotions we are in at that time
Yeah.
gets carried forward. If
Ah,
we are
because
happy,
all our
we carry with us happiness. If we are sad at that time or we are scared at that time,
no,
or we
not
are
at that
jealous,
time. That time doesn't matter much. आपने एग्जाम के 5 मिनट पहले पढ़ाई नहीं किया, क्या किया, उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. साल भर पढ़ा है क्या?
yeah, that is what will come at the time of exam. If you are-
Yes. Because जो साल भर पढ़ेंगे वही तो आएगा ना उधर याद.
if I am in a state of happiness, my mind is stayed, or I'm being emotionally happy person, probably I'll be happy at that time and carry with me.
See,
happiness
the death is anyways painful, always painful. Whether you live happily or you live in pain, the death is painful because whether you are happy or sad, we are attached to this body. We are attached to our friends and relatives. Sukh se raho, dukh se raho, we are attached to our friends, we are attached to our relatives, we are attached to our body. The process of spirituality which Krishna is teaching Arjun here is, please try to understand the temporariness of this world. Your attachment to your friends and relatives, all these people, it is not worth it because it is all temporary. Take care of them, but also invest in developing connection with the Supreme, which will help in the next life. Otherwise, all our relations, they are only in this life. अगले जन्म में वो जन्म जन्म के साथी नहीं होते हैं, मतलब 7 जन्म साथ में. So after one time I was speaking this, after this class, one person comes and says, thank you Prabhu ji, 7 जन्म नहीं रहना पड़ेगा. So that's how it is. नैकत्र प्रिय संवास सुहृदं चित्रकर्मणा मोघेन व्यूहमानानां प्लवानां स्रोतसो यथा. Just like in the river, 2 straws they come together, stay for some time and get separated. That's how we are. डिफरेंट कर्मा लेके आए हैं. ये जन्म में हाँ वी आर हस्बैंड, वाइफ, सन, डॉटर, मदर, फादर. ये जन्म के बाद नेक्स्ट टाइम मिलेंगे कि नहीं वो भी गारंटी नहीं है. वी आर नॉट ऑलवेज आर रिलेटेड विद आर रिलेटिव्स. सो ये केवल एक लाइफ का ही है, क्या करेंगे, प्रॉब्लम यही है. आई जस्ट कंप्लीट दिस, आई जस्ट टेक फ्यू मिनट्स. What is the size of the soul? It is described, although we cannot see the soul with our eyes, but still it has a size. 1 by 10,000 tip of the hair. Balagra shatabhagasya shatadha kalpitasya cha. Bala agra, the tip of the hair, divide into 100. Take one part of that, again divide into 100. That is the size of the soul. This is an interesting question. How many of you believe in ghosts here? Ghost. Bhoot. देखे हैं? नहीं देखे हैं? फिल्मों में देखे हैं.
भूत जैसे लोगों को देखा.
I'll give you a simple example. A person enters a home with a leave-in license agreement. He rents a house. And he was told that for 1 year, you have only this one house to stay. If you leave before 1 year, you will not get any other house. Okay? So at 7th month, he had a fight with the owner. And he said, मुझे रहना नहीं है आपके घर में, मैं जा रहा हूँ. तो निकल तो गया, अभी नेक्स्ट 5 महीना किधर जाएगा वो?
भटकेगा.
क्या करेगा वो?
भटकता रहेगा.
भटकता रहेगा. The soul enters the body with a leave-in license agreement. Our birth date, our death date is fixed. If we are supposed to live in this body for 70 years, 80 years and 50 years में किसी को frustration आया लाइफ में, बोले नहीं रहना है मुझे लाइफ वो ये बॉडी में, and he dies, commit suicide. अभी आगे के 20 साल तो उसका बॉडी बना ही नहीं है. His body is not yet made. वो तो 20 साल के बाद बनने वाला था. तो 20 साल क्या करेगा वो? तो भटकती हुई आत्मा को क्या बोलते हैं?
भूत.
ठीक है ना? किसी को डर नहीं लग रहा है ना? Okay, yes.
Just a question on that one.
Hmm.
On one side, we also say that a time of going, as a time of coming is fixed, time of going is also fixed. So how did this phenomena of stopping it before it was destined to be stopped?
Because it is just like if you have taken a flight ticket from Delhi, Mumbai to Delhi, and suppose there is a facility in the middle of the air you can jump off. So you are destined to reach Delhi. You have boarded the plane, you are destined to reach Delhi. But in the middle of the air, you think, मजा नहीं आ रहा है यार. And you jump. So what you have done, you have misused your free will. The destiny is fixed कि दिल्ली जाना है. But in between what you have done, you have misused your free will. There is some freedom given to every one of us. If we misuse our freedom, we'll land up in different destination. So that's there. Okay.
Usually what happens in case of accidents?
They are according to our karmic reactions.
Only suicide is what, like...
See, this topic of ghosts and ये थोड़ा सा gray area है. Not many things are known. There are some instances where some people who die in accident become ghosts. Because the attachment to the body is so much that the soul doesn't want to go to the next destination. So that is also there.
Is soul attached with the body?
Yeah.
Does soul has an attachment?
Yes. We are attached to our friends and relatives, right?
I thought that mind is attached, yes.
Mind is a dead matter.
Yeah.
Mind is a dead matter. What is attached is consciousness, right? Mind has no freedom to work. Just like the speaker, this mic, no freedom, right? उसको joke बुलवाएंगे वही बोलेगा वो. So mind, intelligence, ego are elements. They are all dead matter. They are subtle, but they are matter. They don't have life. Life is only in soul. आत्मा में ही consciousness है. But आत्मा gets attached to the body, आत्मा gets attached to the mind, क्योंकि मेरा मन है, मेरा शरीर है. And that's how we change. Yeah, conditioned soul. Air conditioned. बाहर का अलग है, इधर का अलग है. So conditioned means we have conditioned ourselves to the things of this world. Although the soul has nothing to do with the things of this world. So the soul can never be killed. We can never become God. Even if there are two identical twins, they don't have same souls. Some people say, दिखाओगे नहीं तो मानूंगा नहीं. आत्मा दिखाओ. There is a way to see soul. Just like, can you see fragrance in rose? होता है. Can you see oil in sesame seed? होता है. Can you see ghee in milk? होता है. Can you see fire in wood? होता है. Similarly, there is a process. There is a process to bring out fragrance from rose, oil from sesame, fire from the wood, ghee from milk. Similarly, there is a process that is called as meditation. पुष्पे गंधम तिले तैलम काष्ठे अग्नि पयसी घृतम इक्षौ गूढ़म यथा देहे पश्यति आत्मानं विवेकतः. पुष्प में गंध है, तिल में तेल है, काष्ठ में अग्नि, काष्ठ मीन्स वुड, पयसी घृतम दूध में घी है, इक्षौ गूढ़म गन्ने में jaggery is there. There is a process. Similarly, just like there are different ways to measure different things and see different things, there is a process to see Atma, and that is called as meditation. That's what we are trying, connecting to ourselves. Now we are connected to the things of this world so nicely, but we have to connect ourselves to the soul, and that's where we will experience the happiness. Okay, so I'll stop here for a few questions. Anybody has any questions, we can take.
Prabhuji, you can go back to the slide where you showed the gross body, subtle body, and the soul. Right. So when one says you must identify your true nature, right? You must see yourself as the soul and not the gross body. So which of these is actually asking this question? Who is I in this? Who is the subject?
Atma.
So Atma is saying identify myself.
We should identify ourselves. Just like if somebody is sitting in the movie theater, he forgets himself. He is completely engrossed seeing the movie. He thinks, अरे हीरो के साथ अच्छा नहीं हुआ, बेचारा कितना पिटाई हो रहा है, I am so sad. Nothing is happening to you. You are a person, but the problem is now you are identifying with the things around you. That's why you are suffering. So now we are suffering because ये मेरा शरीर है, my friend, my child, my car, my phone. That's why we are suffering.
Who is suffering? Soul is suffering?
That's our identity, right? We means I am not this body, I am soul. We suffer means I means Atma. I means Atma. I am suffering. I am suffering means Atma is suffering. मैं आत्मा ही हूँ, मैं शरीर नहीं हूँ. That is the basic understanding of Bhagavad Gita. That's what this verse is, na?
I am body, your body is mine. That's what it comes.
I am not this body.
Yeah, that is precisely.
Yeah.
But when I say body is mine,
Yeah.
that is a soul statement.
Yes.
It is attaching, it is detaching itself from
Correct. We think
body,
that
yeah.
ये मेरा शरीर है, but मेरा शरीर नहीं है
the
ये.
body is mine. And
That
that's-
is just the conception कि ये मेरा शरीर है. शरीर मेरा नहीं हो तो छूट जाएगा. Just a simple example. Somebody was telling me that they sold their house, and as they were about to move to the next house, the person whom they sold the house sent few people to renovate the house, and some karigars came and they started breaking the wall. And this person was telling me, Prabhuji, I had no feelings even if the wall was getting broken. अभी एक दिन पहले अगर मैंने अग्रीमेंट करने के पहले कोई आके मेरा घर तोड़ता, but now this is not mine, so I'm not at all affected. So that is a state of self-realization, when I am not affected with whatever is happening in my body.
So we may not feel the pain.
Pain will be there. Miseries are compulsory, suffering is optional. सुना ये statement? Miseries are compulsory. Everybody will go through pains, but we suffer in that pain more. मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? That gives more suffering.
These are called as the karmic reactions.
When we are attached कि ये मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, then we suffer more. So self-realization means we understand कि ये शरीर है, शरीर में झेलना ही है. अभी जब तक है शरीर में प्रॉब्लम तो होगा ही, कोई बात नहीं. अभी घर में रह रहे हैं. If we are staying in a rented house, if we go to a hotel and stay for one day, and if we think अरे यार AC नहीं चल रहा है, अरे यार AC वाले को बुलाओ यार, रिपेयर कराना पड़ेगा, AC is not working here. And मतलब फर्नीचर भी टूटा हुआ है, and we have to repair the furniture. You are staying for just one day there. then why will you endeavor so much to repair the furniture, repair the walls and paints and everything? Just staying for one. There was one sage. His name is I forgot the name. Markandeya Muni or somebody. He had the benediction of living for 7 days of Brahma. 1 day of Brahma is very long. 1 day of Brahma means, the calculation, both bada hai calculation. 4,32,000 into 10 into 2 into 30 into 12. That is 1 day of Brahma. Years. ऐसे 7 दिन ब्रह्मा के. And this sage was not even building a small hut for him. And his disciples come and say, Gurudev, why you are not building a hut for you? He says, life is temporary. Why we should endeavor? समय व्यर्थ क्यों करें? Connect with the Lord. बोले आपका लाइफ कितना लंबा है और आप बोल रहे लाइफ छोटा है. And हम लोग का लाइफ 60, 70, 80. So that is what is self-realization. Long way to go, but at least we should start working on it. We have seen people who have transcended this attachment. They are not affected by the bodily pains and pleasures. They experience the pain, but they are not affected by it. Okay. Yes.
Sir, in this photo,
Huh.
how do we figure out that I am operating by my buddhi or by my mind? Like, how do we differentiate that?
Okay. How to differentiate whether I am operating by my intelligence or my mind? Ideally, our intelligence should be strong enough. But the problem is now our mind is so powerful that the mind practically controls our intelligence. And mind says, ये अच्छा लग रहा है ना, नया मूवी निकला है, देख लेते हैं. कल तो एग्जाम है तेरा, अरे एग्जाम तो आता रहता है, अभी देखते हैं, मजा आएगा, तेरा फेवरेट एक्टर एक्ट्रेस का मूवी निकला है. एंड इंटेलिजेंस सरेंडर्स. बोले ठीक है, पढ़ना तो बाद में भी है, नई मूवी निकली है, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, पहला वाला शो को क्या बोलते हैं, प्रीमियर शो. सॉरी फॉर माई इग्नोरेंस. सो प्रीमियर शो देख के आते हैं. So that's how our mind is so strong that intelligence is बेचारा पतला दुबला and mind is heavyweight champion. The purpose of spirituality is to make the mind controlled so that our intelligence works properly. We have to make our mind controlled. We have to make our intelligence strong. How to make our mind controlled? By chanting, meditation. How to make our intelligence strong? By reading scriptures, reading Bhagavad Gita.
And who will control the mind? Intelligence.
Intelligence. Please take out third chapter, last verse, 32nd. In that, Krishna gives the hierarchy: senses, mind, intelligence, and the soul. That is the hierarchy. It is, which verse? I'll tell you. This is 42nd verse. We'll recite this. इंद्रियाणि पराण्याहुः इंद्रियेभ्यः परं मनः मनसस्तु परा बुद्धिः यो बुद्धे परतस्तु सः. Translation please, somebody.
The walking senses are superior to dull matter. Mind is higher than the senses. Intelligence is still higher than the mind. And the soul, is even higher than the intelligence.
So ideal hierarchy is intelligence should control the mind and the soul should control the intelligence. But the problem is now our mind is very powerful. Practically mind controls the intelligence. And intelligence, whatever the intelligence is directed, he does. And the soul to bichara completely bewildered by mind and intelligence ka function. So therefore in the next verse Krishna says, make your intelligence strong. How to make the intelligence strong? By reading scriptures, by reading Bhagavad Gita. Make Bhagavad Gita your intelligence. See the world through the eyes of scriptures. When you see something happening in your life, okay, what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita about this? How should I see this? I read a wonderful statement. Realize. बहुत बार बोला है मैंने ये. Real eyes, when we have actual vision, then we realize what are the real lies of this world. Otherwise, the glamour is so much, facade is so much that we are completely illusioned. Dikhta nahi actual. Okay, so spirituality means purifying our vision, making our intelligence strong, making our mind controlled.
If you can go to the next slide, I think it has the picture with the chariot.
Yeah.
So the senses, what I understand, its objective is to enjoy and feel what is there in the world. The mind will store all the desires. The intellect will discriminate between what is correct and what is wrong. What is the Atma trying to do? What is its purpose? Is there a particular place where it is planning to go?
Yes, that's a fundamental question. What's the purpose of our existence? What we exist for? उसके लिए एक और 1 घंटे का सेशन लेना पड़ेगा अभी. That we'll see next time. Next Sunday we'll see. What is the purpose of our life? Are we supposed to live? What are the similarities, just to begin with, what are the similarities between humans and animals?
Meeting, eating,
Eating, sleeping, mating and defending.
Ahara, Nidra,
Bhaya and Maithun. What is the difference?
Dharma.
अरे वाह, तुम एग्जैक्ट आंसर बोल दिए. आहार निद्रा भय मैथुनं च सामान्यं हि एतत् पशुभिर्नराणां धर्मो हि तेषाम् अधिको विशेषो धर्मेण हीना पशुभिः समाना. Ahara, nidra, bhaya and maithun, eating, sleeping, mating, defending, samanya, they are similarities. Pashubhi, narana. What is the difference? Dharma. Animals, they can't ask why I am suffering. Animals, they can't ask who is God, what I am supposed to do with my life. That is where spirituality begins. When we start this question, asking this question, what is the purpose of my life? This chariot is made to go where? Jana kidhar hai? Thank you for asking this question. We'll discuss next time in great detail. Yes.
Sorry, just one question. You did talk about just now about we should relate to if any situation comes in our life, we should bring our focus to the manual, which is the good Gita. So maybe a very childish question, but how do we really have the control left to find where to exactly search for it? Because, I mean, as you said, it takes, one is reading, one is practicing, one is, so it takes probably many years.
Yes.
At what stage you start. So is there a way, is there that control left?
Is there a search engine?
Yes, I mean, you pick the right word.
Google.
Where to find the solution to this problem of my life? So yes, if you have not read scriptures, at least you should have somebody who has read. When you don't know what to do, you should know what to do. That means you should know where to go, whom to ask. So Arjuna had the courage to say, I don't know. Sometimes we don't want to be shown as a person, ये भी नहीं मालूम. आपको नहीं मालूम कि किसी को भी नहीं मालूम है. So better, there is one statement, better to look stupid than to act stupid. When people say, इतना भी नहीं मालूम, चलेगा यार बता तो सही क्या करना है.
तभी मालूम पड़ेगा उसको भी मालूम नहीं है.
So that's how, we should sometimes become humble and ask. Because in this world, arrogance is glorified. So proud of himself. Humility is not glorified. When we become humble, then we get knowledge. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Krishna says in 34th verse, 4th chapter. Knowledge begins by becoming humble. You don't demand your teacher, मेरे को पढ़ाओ ठीक से, हाँ. You have to be humble. You have to be, serving your teacher. You can't demand कि पढ़ाओ नहीं तो फीस नहीं दूंगा. So that is what is spiritual reality. Begins, whether it is material or spiritual. We submit ourselves to the teacher. Then only we learn something. So if we have not read, Find somebody who has read, and you will find many if you are sincere. But the problem is, because we want something cheap, then Krishna sent somebody who will cheat us. Because Krishna reciprocates with our desires. सस्ते में कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं मिलता है. Spirituality is not a cheap thing. If we are committing to some process, then we should be ready to follow the process. Okay. Yes.
Why are different people given different lifespans? Some people die
Depending on the karma. What actions we have done. Just like average life is fixed. Human beings in Kali Yuga, maximum 100. In Dwapar Yuga, they would live for more than 100 or 1000. In Treta, many thousands. In Satya, lakhs. But even in this 100 years lifespan, depending on the actions I have done in my past life, my lifespan will vary. Okay. Yes.
One last question. So, if higher intellect is knowledge, life lessons, character building, and whatever we've learned, so what is mind then?
What is mind? Mind stores all the desires. Mind creates feelings. But that feelings may come based on the externals. If I am with some of people who are having wrong quality and character, the mind will acquire that feeling, that desire. ये भी करते हैं, ये भी करते हैं. But the purpose of intelligence is discriminate. This is not good. This is right. So mind's function is just gather inputs. To process that input requires intelligence. So that is the understanding. Okay, so we'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So I hope everybody is chanting. Those who have not started, please start chanting. That is the main crux of spiritual life. Bhagavad Gita 1 घंटा सुनने में अच्छा लगता है. That is great. We should listen. But after theory, we have to do practical also. Try to chant, at least those who have not started, start with 2 rounds. Those who are chanting, please chant regularly or try to chant a little more. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.